Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to duskers. I'm tired because I didn't get to sleep today. Due to Howie's having something in my throat. I think my throat is like super dry. I don't know what's going on. But you're probably going to hear me try and clear it a lot. So yesterday was actually a simple ship. We had goo, we had swarm. I did some things with the swarm to move it, and we also did a thing to try not get fucked by the goo, and the goo was actually quite generous to not deal damage to me with the goo hitbox. So that's pretty impressive, at least to me, and it was impressive to other people too for some reason. So there's that general well-being of goo. So, congratulations to 21, Ghosty Nope, Little 579, Up Polly, Full Metal Strategist, Mystica, and Banders, myself, Costa Demo, LB. Who else? Marvin, Power, Dark Art, and Ath Power for getting top score. I think I took the longest. Yeah, I took the longest. The goose spawn was definitely a problem for my general well-being. And that wouldn't have appeared if I didn't miss the first timer. But I missed the first timer, so that was slated for the next thing to appear. Because of the way that seed generation, or the seed works. So, let's hop into today's daily challenge and let's see what we have, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have no ship upgrades. Oh joy. We have Ghoster with 130 health. We have Mozzie with 80 health. We have Dano with 80 health. That gives us a total of, is my brain going to work today? That is the next question we are going to be asking. 10 points below average drone health. Yes. We are running a Techie B with 2 infestation types. Hull integrity is medium with an age of 224 volatile and a scrap capacity of 33. This shouldn't be too bad. It's going to be a tall ship. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom of the ship, which is not that great. We're doing things today with emotion, which is... we're doing things with emotion, which also isn't that great. Motion is probably going to help us. I mean, especially on a volatile, depending on the returns. The returns could either be really good or really bad for motion. So let's go ahead and get started. Without further ado, let's see. There's the generator off the bat. It is a 2-wide room, which is less than ideal. Let's check the motion returns. Let's see what we got. Alright, so first off, we got our 5 that we're going to go ahead and check out right the fuck now, I believe. Yep. Or 7. Or 7, what do we got? Defenses. Okay, so we have defenses, ladies and gentlemen. That's good for our general well-being. Door 6. I don't hear anything. We're going to check door 6 and see what we have. There is no open door. Looks like we are temporarily safe. We can enter the room, and we have a little bit of scrap here. Alright, that's not too bad. And we have an interface that is not powered. R4 is still clear. Let's go ahead and check our Levion. Looks like we're good here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have goo. Okay. We have swarm today, ladies and gentlemen. And goo, it sounds like. Swarm and goo, same thing as yesterday. Door 13. CC, door 13. Back to CAA 13. We're going to take control of 1 to do this. We're absolutely going to take control of 1 to do this. The fact that this room has goo isn't that great. Do I have time to make it back to the ship? Yeah, I can make it back to the ship in time. Alright, let's do this. We have the second power inlet right there. We do have defenses. As for what else we had in that ship scan, we had survey, we had defense, and we did not have ship scan. So survey is going to be the only viable option at the moment. Goo is going to be another issue, but we're going to hope that we don't have it anywhere. Good. Door 22 is the door that we would like to use. R6 is powered, which is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out right about now. Let's see. There's no vent in door 20. So let's hippity hop in this room. Let's see what we have. We have no defenses on this terminal, which is unideal. R9 is not presently cleared. I don't hear anything there, but I think R12 had a swarm in it. Ladies and gentlemen, swarm and goo. Status. Time. Good. We should be able to go into R9 with relative safety, unless it has, you know. Looks good to me. Okay. We're going to go ahead and CC. Close some doors. Door 22. We're going to get 2 over here. G. CC. DDA3, I believe, is the airlock. 2, my mistake. The fact that that is directly next to a room with a thing is actually kind of bad. We're going to get 3 on the ship. Alright, and we're going to have to wait for the next timer to perform our next move. What are we going to do? I think I'm going to try and get that swarm out of there, because I do not want that swarm to be in there. Vent is going to be bad. I did not motion the room, so I don't know what, if anything, is in R7. Hopefully this generator powers door 14 so we can close the door, but I mean, you know, thing could be a problem. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's continue the mission. Let's see what we can find. R7 is supposedly clear. Door 14 is under control, and that door is not controlled by this power. Okay, that's right, because that door is powered by this thing. So door 18 is what we're going to have to do at the moment. Looks good to me. Is there an... Oh, there's goo. Defense is not powered by this terminal. That is less than ideal. We cannot get into that room any further. Problem, solution, destroy, as they would say. We need to end. Now that I think about what we are doing, we need to end. And we need to put that swarm in R12 into R4. We can scan from R6. So that'll work out. But we're also going to have to wait for the next timer because of the radiation. Door 22. Does this power that? It does not. Does this power that? Door 25. It does indeed. Alright. So we're just gonna have to wait, see, swap Mo. Then, R4A4. Goodbye. And we are done. Good enough for me. So that is no longer going to be a problem. We're going to go back to A2. And we can continue with the mission. 7 has goo. Not great. Let's go ahead and continue here. Hopefully there's no goo here. And there is not. Goo is going to be a little bit of a problem. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. Looks clear to me. Do we have ventilation? No, that's the question we're going to be asking. No, there was no ventilation here. R11 is unknown. Alright, that's less than ideal. What am I going to do? Got a motion. We're going to have to open door 5. I don't know what we have. I didn't hear anything on our 13, so it should be clear. Our 7 is balls, so there's nothing I can do about that. We still have not found the vent yet, which is a big problem. I can't get into R11, so if the power is not in R8, we are just about done here. We're going to wait for anything on R13, because I would very much like to check R13, if I can. before we exit. R13 should be clear. Unless it has vent. I mean, I don't know where the vent is yet. At 10 minutes, we should have a spawn somewhere. I hope. Wherever the vent is. No, gotta end. No radiation either, which is good by me. A3, we're gonna check R8. Now we're gonna see if we can hear anything. There is a thing there. So there is a swarm there. Sounds like a single swarm, so I think R8 has vents. Or at least, that is my current assessment of the situation. R13 is probably going to be clear at this point. I hope. I hope. And it is. What do we got? We have a stun and a stealth. Alright. I'll hurry up here. I didn't check to see the time that was going to be happening. I need to see that time. In 7 minutes, we got plenty of time to make this work. When we have a stealth, so this is going to work out kind of well. Close some doors, motion. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Take that motion. Alright. Door 16. Let's see if we can move that swarm into R7. Hopefully he moves. If he does not, but we do have stealth. So the good thing is that stealth is present. That's nice. Stun is also okay. For the most part, stun is okay. There we go. Close that door. We're good. CDA 3, I believe. Yep. Looks like we're good. R8 might be still unclear. R8 is not unclear. Let's see what we got. Vents here, ungood. Also terminal, ungood. Wow, there's a lot. Swap stun. Drop stun here. Close the door. So, we do know that the thing is over there. The problem is now that we have to actually throw the thing into space. R8 is still bad. And I believe that the spawn in R7 was a half spawn. How to continue? Well, we can go ahead and vent R7. Defense was not recognized, so the next power is going to power the next 2 rooms only. R7 could have power, but the GU in R7 is going to be a little bit of a problem. What I had intended to do with the stun was have it be a marker for when the swarm decides to happen and become a problem. But we can't see into R11 either. Also, that information is no longer accurate. We might just have to ventorize that. I might just have... Oh, there's the radiation. Okay, this could be ending. This could be game ending right here, actually. We might not get to R11. We might not get to R10. This could be bad. If it happens in R7, that will suck. Actually, it happens in R7, that'll be game. It happens in R3, we do not care. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only got 1 ship upgrade off of that. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and continue the mission here. Let's see what we got. Fuck, I can't control that? Son of a biscuit. Door 16. The best I can do is do that and then do the airlock thing where I chuck them all into space. And we're gonna go ahead and chuck them all into space and hope we don't break any doors. And that's about the best that I can do. DDA2, DDA2, go. DDA3. Oh, I may have forgotten to close the door. I should have closed the door first, because now I have radiation flooding it. Well, that's a lost cause then. That was very poorly planned on my part. I should have left Drone 2 in R9, done the thing, and then thrown it into space, and then I could have closed the door. That was very poorly done. Regardless, that's game for me. Getting out of those two rooms was going to suck either way. So, yeah, that's RIP right there. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 more scrap in there. Like, we're not getting top score. What do we get? We got 9 scrap, 1 propulsion fuel, 1 jump fuel, drone with 2 upgrades, and a ship upgrade. That is definitely not the minimum score you could have gotten. R11, R10, and R7 are going to get blasted. Anyway, let's see what happens. Because this could be a game ender anyway. Which would have sucked for me, because one of those rooms has power. R11 has power. So if you're not quick enough, you are not going to get there. Yeah, and R4 is no longer dangerous, so I should have thought about that. I should have thought about the radiation being a problem, and I did not. Oops. Lesson learned, I suppose. I was in a rush to try and do it somewhat efficiently. When I'm tired, I feel like I'm doing the ship actually rather fast. But when I look at the scores, it's like, no, I'm definitely not. Door 17 is broke. That's fine. Asteroids do not collide, so I would have been fine either way. Alright. Nope. That's it. 840, you could get... I want to say the score is going to be 900. 860, there was 1 more scrap. Congratulations to M-Benders for doing in not even half the time. Taking under half the time. Wait, is it over half the time? No, under half the time it took me to do the ship, although I waited to see what was going to happen and I kind of fucked it up. So take that as you will. They were quick about it, though. The stealth was actually very much helpful. If you used it properly. The goo spawn was actually very much not helpful, so depending on what they did, maybe they did get the goo spawn, maybe they didn't get the goo spawn. So that's going to be interesting. If you are fast like that, you are going to be able to get it. But if you are not, you're going to have a little bit of a rough time, like I did. So there is that. It's not too difficult of a ship. You can hear the swarm, and if it's goo, you don't have to worry about it. You just have to worry about the vent. Although you are going to have to vent that room without using the vent command without using the vent command and risk breaking doors because there's no way to power it. You just have to remember to close the other door. You just have to remember to close the other damn door. That's really all you have to do. Because if you don't, then you're going to do what I did. When the thing happened and the room got radiated. That was very unintelligent of me. So that will be all for today. Cheers, everyone.